Hey, we're back, and it's time for advice with Bushido Brown. Um, Today's question is coming from Nikki. Kind of serious question. Kind of some serious issues she's having here. Question is, how old does someone have to be arrested for bullying? This letter is kind of long, so I'm gonna give you the gist of it. There's this girl, we were friends, but now she is a bully. For the past 2 years, she has tortured me. Some recent things she's done are, mind you, I'm reading verbatim. Like, she put some chemical in my food, and then after that, I was afraid to eat, so I didn't eat for a week. I'm going to stop there first. That's when you could have got her arrested.
Right.
All right, moving on. She gives my phone number, address, and name to random people. Again, arrested. That's harassment.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was a felony. It's called attempted murder. Whenever something bad happens to her, she blames me and I get in trouble. That's an issue you need to talk to your teacher about. Obviously, you have not told them that this girl is bullying you. She physically hurts me, says it's an accident, like poking me in the eye with a pencil, which seriously affected my eyesight. You know what, Nikki? I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop reading it right there because you need to stand up for yourself. I mean, I see you go on a bit more. She's harassing your family, your brothers, your mother, your father. I mean, what are they doing?
Right.
Where are your parents?
You need a good support system.
They're not. They're not involved at all. Are they not?
She's probably giving them half of the story because this is one of my areas of expertise. This is what I do in my spare time. Is I teach self-defense, especially young ladies against bullies.
Listen.
What you need to do, Nikki, is empower yourself. Your self-esteem. It sounds like you have a self-esteem issue.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is empower yourself, and know your worth and self-value, because it seems like you're leaning on this girl to validate you, and she sees that and she's toying with it because you're giving her the power to control you. You're pretty much her puppet.
Yeah. You said you used to be friends with this girl.
Yes.
I don't understand. I believe there's a chunk of information missing from this letter because the person did not go from being your friend to all of a sudden just wanting to beat you up every day.
Right. Thing with bullies. Bullies are within themselves being abused, possibly at home. It's what we call the drain off effect. It's happening to them, so they're picking on someone that they know that they can get over on. It's
a cycle of abuse.
Right. So she knows that you're helpless, sees you as helpless, powerless, and you're not going to stand up to her. So you happen to be her target.
Yeah.
The example I like to use when I teach self-defense to the young ladies is the pack mentality in the wild. You notice how lions, hyenas, they never pick on the biggest, strongest animal in the herd. They go after the injured, they go after the sick, and they go after the weakest ones they feel will put up less of a fight.
Exactly.
That's who they go after. Or the baby. Yeah. And to me, it seems like you are the one that stands out to her.
There's the weak one in
the
herd.
Weak one that will put up the least resistance to what she is doing.
I don't want to advocate violence. I don't. But to me, it sounds like you need to knock her little ass out.
Yes.
You need to knock her out.
I don't condone it. But until you stand up for yourself or get a team, a support system, first of all, if you're not telling your parents the whole story,
right,
you need to say something.
I don't think you are.
Yeah, you need to say something to them.
I don't think you're telling them everything.
She's disrespecting your parents to you, which is a big no-no.
Right.
Where we're from. That's
man.
Warrant for an ass.
Man, listen.
Off top.
Nikki.
Regardless if I'm scared of you or not. Yeah.
That's what it is. She's controlling you with your own fear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the worst she can do to you?
Right.
Really?
Besides, stop talking to you.
I mean, obviously she's not your friend. And doesn't look like she ever was your friend if she could flip like this.
Right.
So this is my advice. Other than getting physical with her, good way you can get back at her is just imply that you may have done something to her food. Don't do anything to her food. Just fuck with her head all the time. Like, oh, you gonna drink that? Okay. Don't taste funny? No.
Because 9 times out of 10, when you stand up to a bully,
Yeah,
they will back down.
they will, because inside of them, they're scared too. But whoever's bullying them, maybe it's their parent is beating them up, or an older sibling, or maybe they're getting bullied by another student.
Right.
Regardless, what you do is you let her know that you are not the weak link.
Right. What you can do, like I said, if you find somebody to talk to, and to tell, it's going beyond, like, especially if you're getting stabbed in the eye with pencils and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is assault.
Chemicals in your food.
Felonious assault.
Yeah. It's going
harassment and attempted murder.
Yeah, it's going past just words.
You're talking about arrest. The girl should have been arrested the first time she touched your food.
Right.
And then when she touched you, she should have been
arrested. Look into a self-defense course. Or something, or someone, a family member, maybe you have a family member.
And counseling.
Yeah, and counseling. Yeah, don't let her tear you down.
Go talk to your school counselor.
Because it will follow you. If you stay weak now and you continue to let this happen, it's gonna continue on, because others will see you as weak.
I was gonna say, it won't just be her. Yeah, when you get to high school, it'll be a pack mentality. Right. But you know what? I was bullied for maybe 4 days my entire school life.
I remember that.
4 days. On day 4, I decided this was not going to happen anymore. And let's just say I got taken home by a crossing guard because she was scared for the girl's safety. But you have to sometimes do that. Oh, yeah. Go crazy.
You have to.
Let them know that you are not scared to get physical back.
I was bullied in school for years. Not because of
he just wouldn't fight back because he was scared he was gonna hurt somebody.
Right. And I just wanted everybody to be my friend.
Right.
I just, not that I didn't have any friends. It was just, okay, I was cool. I was at, hey, the whatever man. I was just, and I wasn't really necessarily popular, but it was just, I always had a smart mouth on me. Hey, I can play the dozens with the best of them. Oh yeah. And a lot of times my mouth got me in trouble. Sometimes with multiple people, but like she said, one day I stood up for myself. Boy, that alley, I think they put a memorial up for me in that alley. Boy, I told it. I still see some of them to this day.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, what's up, man? What's good? As friend of foe. Let me know as you coming up. Hey, I get nothing but love.
You're not gonna get any respect until you demand it.
Until you demand it. Because if they're kicking you around now, or she's kicking you around now, the rest of her friends or possibly others will see it, and they will feed off of that.
And it's a carryover into your adult life.
Right.
Like you don't want that carryover.
We don't want any more school shootings. We don't need any more, kids, commit suicide because they feel worthless and stuff. Know your worth. Know you're worth something. Exactly. And don't let nobody tear you down like that.
Yeah, that girl's probably 10 times as miserable as you are right now.
Right, inside. She's probably dying inside.
Give her a hug.
Yeah, just be nice. That's why I tell my girl, be nice to a bully. It kills him.
Give her a hug. Yeah. Give her a hug. Next time she try to just be like, I love you and I understand.
Yeah, kill him with kindness.
Tell her who hurt you. Right. Who hurt you? Right. It wasn't me.
Who hurt you?
Don't continue to let her put her hands on you.
Yeah.
Next time, there's a fine line between self-defense and assault.
Mm-hmm. Don't strike first.
Don't strike first. Let them know. Say, hey, look, I don't want any problems. Let everybody hear you say, I don't want any problems. Mm-hmm. And if she approaches you, then you have a right to defend yourself.
But yeah, Nikki.
But Nikki, stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself.
Let your parents know.
Tell all the adults that you can.
Let somebody know.
All your teachers, school counselor, principal, dean. I don't know what grade you're in, but you sound like you're probably elementary, junior high. Your first line of defense is telling someone who can actually do something about it.
And it doesn't make you a snitch.
No, it doesn't.
You're not fighting back.
And I don't want to call you stupid, but if you continue the same behavior over and over again, expecting a different result, that is clinical definition of insanity.
Right.
So you're gonna
No,
have to
you
do
weren't.
something different.
No, you weren't.